Yeah, the preview was a bit exciting. So we are in Mont Sainte for the final round of the World Cup. This is the Pinkbike course preview, and yeah, there was a bit of an incident. And also the GoPro mount he had on his camera could only use his GoPro, so the settings were a bit off. When he crashed, he smashed the battery, not the battery pack, the mic pack, so the audio didn't really work very well. I've had to use some weird AI thing to get rid of the wind noise, but anyway, it is a video and it is a good one. So here we go, let's go meet the guy, do the preview.
My name's Jon Mozell. I ride for the We Are One Momentum project, and we're here in Mont Sainte, Quebec for the final World Cup of the season. And this is the Pinkbike preview. Few track changes, but more or less the same. Some real nice berms to start with. New little jump.
So yeah, Jon was kind enough to talk on this video, so I'll just add in little bits like it is super greasy this morning. That's some valuable info.
Yeah, pretty much back into the old stuff. A little bit revamped though. Classic turns. Yep. Straight away.
Yeah, the speed down this straightaway is so important because it goes on for a while, so staying low and fast out of that shark fin and then getting into like an aero position where you cut through the air super good, but you don't limit how much you can soak up the bumps. It's quite challenging.
Second lap, so I'm still figuring everything out.
It is absolutely stunning in here. If you like orange, you are absolutely having a good time as Jon hooks this left.
Whoa. Caught that rock there. Pretty unreal fall colors here. Drop. Big old red.
Oh, there's a few nasty like edges and grease in there. Very tricky to do fast. And then down here, the compressions and the little direction changes at speed, you have to be so strong not to get put offline. Now let's have a quick look at this. So this is the main line that most people do. This is the line Jon's about to do, but I think you could dig in and get right up next to the poles and find a smooth high line that sets you up really nice for that next right-hander. Yeah, I think that'd just be a really good line, but riding it is different to looking. And yeah, I'm not riding. So now we are actually cutting left. It used to go straight on into the trees.
Got a little bit of rain last night.
This is an old bit of track that I raced back in like 2006, the gully. And now the track used to go left back when I was racing, but now we're going straight in on a loamy bit and into these big G-out steps into a huge left-hand berm. This is the track that they were racing last year, so it's missing out the flatter, kind of nibbly bit higher up in the woods. Got to be carrying speed along here though, because it is quite flat and you can't pedal.
Definitely quite a full-on track. Oh, the roots are gnarly. Out to the open bit.
This section is so cool. That hip jump and the big G-out berm, holding the G-forces all the way around into that hip step up. It just feels so sick.
Stevie Smith drop.
Now this is a hard bit to do perfect. Got to hold your line, hit that G-out and not get pushed offline. It's so hard to do fast. Oh, come on, nice scrub. Now, no brakes, you're not touching the brakes, not brakes. Little brake, and then off again. It's one of those sections that looks like it's just all about bravery, but the precision levels are really high to get it good.
Now into the classic rock garden. Chill.
Yeah, some grease in here. Look at all those sharp edges, the light, it's hard. Alright, let's mute that audio. We don't want to hear Jon in pain. So he is okay, and he did have a little crash there. Pretty gnarly, but let's cut to him at the bottom so you can see he is okay.
I'm sorry.
He's already done it.
I had a hugie.
Oh no! Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's not a stress. Are you okay?
Yeah, more or less. I thought I was getting hellied out for a second, but it just like shocked the nervous system, and I was like, oh. Okay.
So we got to have a look at this and see if we can tell him what went wrong. So he did tell me he thought his tyre had gone soft before here, this back tyre, puts his front wheel exactly where it needs to be, misses that sharp edge. It's looking good, but then you can see it's starting to slip, so the back end must have stepped out. And right now it's off camber rock, it's wet, he's leaning in, there's not much this front tyre can do. And it just washes out, digs in, flips him into that rock. Big old hip check. That's just unlucky, man. Like we tell the riders before their runs, just take it easy, do what they want, just a practice run, but shit happens. So exit speed out of these rocks is super important, so falling over is definitely not what you want to do. This last wood section, nothing major changed. That little lower ledge looks a little easier than in the past, which means it could be a good racing line, and the gap over the next compression should work. And then as you pop out of these woods, you have to be so fit, strong and resilient to get on the gas here. John's gonna have a sit down and I'm not gonna hold it against him. Then he comes down into this lower bit. This is where I was, managed to catch him on camera. Let's see how he was looking. Nice and chill, just getting it to the bottom. The lip on that jump is now a lot steeper than it used to be, so I think we're going to see more overshoots on that jump like we did in years past. Same rock garden into there, big step down into this gap with a big case pad, and it looks like people aren't struggling with it too much this year. So I don't think we'll see a Nina Hoffman wheel explosion again. Thank you, John. What a run. I hope you're all good, and very, very good luck for the race this weekend.
Mm-hmm.